Hello and welcome to the Stretford High School Parent Bulletin. My name is Mr Fielding, currently Head of PE and Assistant Head Teacher for Careers as well. And I just want to go through a few things that are going on in the next few weeks and months and things that have happened recently, just to keep you in the loop, to show you that the school is still functioning as close to normal as possible, and hopefully give you a bit more information about how we'll take the steps back to normality as well. So the first thing that I want to talk about is probably more of an opportunity for the parents of our year 10 and 11 students. You'll have received an email from me in the last few days with an opportunity to look at the options that are available to your child in Manchester, but also in the country as well. And there's a few different webinars and a few different resources that might support some decision making within the future. So if you're a parent of a year 10 or 11, just have a look at, check for your emails, and you'll have an email from Mr Fielding, or that'll come through from the school, and it's just some opportunities and some resources that might start those conversations at home now, and then get our students looking towards the future as we exit this pandemic, hopefully. The second point that I want to bring up is a message from our SEND department. So the parents of students with EHC plans, just to keep you informed that annual reviews have taken place for all students from years 8 to 11, and the hope is that the students in year 7 will be completed in June. If you have any more questions on any of that topic there, please contact Miss Ludaki and she'll give you more information if it's about a meeting that's already happened or a meeting that is about to happen if you're the parent of a year 7 with an EHC plan. Next point here is a really positive event that was organised by Miss Khalik, our Head of History, last week. Our Stephen Lawrence Day event, we managed to raise £812. And we just want to say a huge thank you for supporting that, because it's not always easy to have that little bit of spare cash during these times, but it's excellent that everyone noticed that it was a really worthwhile cause. Lots of comments from teachers saying it was one of the days where they felt like the best teacher they can be, because they're having really worthwhile conversations. So thank you for all of your support on that, and thank you for being part of that as well. The next point that I'd probably like to bring up here, you'll have had an email from myself recently with regards to PE kit, and it was just trying to get back into those routines to make sure that we've got Stretford High kit on show at all times. So we don't mind that if students do feel cold, we don't mind base layers, we don't mind anything underneath the Stretford High kit, but if we do have these badges on show, it shows us that we are part of the same thing and we're moving forward in the same direction. And obviously, while students are still wearing their kit to school during the non-changing times, it obviously helps to support that smartness around the school, which is obviously very high up on our list of priorities as well. Next point here, we've had a lot of questions with regards to extracurricular sport, and we've got one thing that we're waiting for. We're waiting for 10 days clear of any COVID cases. So as soon as we have 10 days from our last case, we feel comfortable enough to start putting our clubs on again gradually and trying to maintain safe distance where possible, but clubs will still probably be outside just to ensure the safety towards the end of the year, as we don't want any more bubbles bursting as students have missed enough school as it is at the moment. So that is 10 days from our last case, and I'll get information out about that as soon as we're hoping to start the clubs up and what sports we can offer in a safe environment as well. And finally, a lot of you will have been obviously doing the home COVID tests. Some of you might have run out over recent weeks, but hopefully by now we have done the stock up for all of our students from year 7 to 11. 11's receiving theirs on the Friday just gone. So that would mean that they have 7 more tests, and this should tide you over for a further 3 more weeks. So if you have any questions on those tests, or if you need to request more, obviously you get in touch with school and we will be able to action that, obviously to make sure that we're all safe and well. A final note from myself, thank you for all the support and kind comments that we've been receiving over recent parents' evenings and phone calls as well. And it's nice to hear that the provision that we put on during lockdown was something that really supported a lot of students, when I know a lot of mental health has been suffering, not only in the students but in the adults as well. So well done everyone for pulling together, and hopefully we can see ourselves through the other side of this now.